Mr. Hill, can you hear us?
Yes, sir. I can hear you.
Oh, great.
Can you hear me?
Yes, perfect.
All right, we're on the record in cause number M2061964, the state of Texas versus Caleb Hill. This is a hearing for purposes of the defendant entering an agreed plea. Therefore, the state of Texas has waived its appearance. The court's court reporter, the court's probation officer, defense attorney, Mr. Ben Palminari, along with the defendant are all here appearing over Zoom video conference. In compliance with the public courts laws, we are also live streaming on YouTube. Mr. Hill, please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
You can put your hand down. Are you Caleb Hill?
Yes, ma'am.
And what is your date of birth?
January 8th, 1992.
And did you agree that we do your plea over Zoom video conference?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand what you're charged with?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand the range of punishment?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you discussed your rights with your lawyer?
Yes, I have.
Do you want to have a trial?
No, I do not.
Are you a United States citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you believe your client is mentally competent?
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Hill, what is your plea?
No contest.
I accept your plea of no contest while the evidence is sufficient to find you guilty of this offense. Instead of doing that, I'm going to place you on deferred adjudication probation for 6 months, also assessing a $200 fine plus court costs. As long as you meet your probation conditions after the 6 months, this case will be dismissed. Do you understand, however, this case will still appear on your criminal record unless you take steps to conceal it?
Ma'am.
Do you understand one of the steps you can take is file a petition for non-disclosure? Do you understand that a non-disclosure is a court order to the Texas Department of Public Safety to not disclose your criminal record to the general public?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that even if that petition is granted, there's certain agencies that will still have access to this record?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand those agencies include law enforcement, schools, hospitals, federal securities agencies, and many more?
Was that
What'd
a
you say?
yes?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
So do you understand ultimately this case will never be completely removed from your criminal record unless you receive a pardon from the governor of Texas? Do you have any questions?
Not at this time.
I'm sorry?
Not at this time.
Okay, there was paperwork submitted in order to complete this plea, which includes the waiver of rights, consent to plea by video teleconferencing, the waiver of database inquiry, the judicial admonition of defendant's rights and plea agreement, the Code of Criminal Procedure, Article 3914 compliance form, the defendant's acknowledgement of discovery rights. Your attorney, Mr. Palminari, signed these documents on both his and your behalf. Did you authorize Mr. Palminari to sign these forms on your behalf?
Yes, ma'am.
The court takes judicial notice of the defendant's authorization that Mr. Palminari signed the aforementioned documents on his behalf. Mr. Palminari, did you want to add anything at this time?
Yes, Your Honor. At this time, I would like to read into